Hello everyone, how are we all today? As always, please do let me know if you can hear me okay. Obviously there's no game sound at the moment. I hope we've all had a good Wednesday so far. I don't know why I'm so nervous about this. I had to have like a proper goodbye to Matchstick because I felt quite attached to it. But yeah. Just gonna wait to hear from you just to make sure everything sounds okay, and then I'm gonna delete Matchstick. I even had to use my other Switch to go and visit the dream address just to make sure it worked because I didn't want to lose it. Okay, thanks Judy. Okay, let's do it. I'm scared. Okay, it's gone. Hiding. So nervous. Okay, let's get started. So I don't really have a clue, guys, what I want to do with this. So I'm going to need your help because obviously this is going to be my forever island, hopefully, or if not, it's definitely going to be my island for a long time. So I'm going to need your help. I have a couple of options. Yeah, it's shocking, Eden, I know. I have a couple of options for the names. So I'm going to put a poll up at some point for you guys to help me decide. And obviously, if you can think of any better names, do let me know. I am trying something new in my Streamlabs settings today. I have changed the latency to ultra low, which I'm hoping means that the stream delay will be much shorter. So hopefully we'll all be running along on the same page. Let's get started. So just in case you don't know, the theme, well, it's kind of a theme for this island, is no time travelling. This is my island that I want to play in exactly the same way that I played when I first got the game and I didn't know anything about time travelling. So fingers crossed we can find our perfect island today. I have had a quick look at everything in terms of airport colours. Hi Dill, welcome in. I hope you're having a good Wednesday. Yeah, so I've looked at the airport colours because obviously they're a bit more important because I will have to use the airport to get those Nook Miles items. And I kind of feel like my favourite is orange, but my second Switch currently has an orange one, so I'm not sure. I'm actually gonna do this super normcore and put my actual name. Not sure if I should do just Carly or Carly May. Can I fit Carly May? May is actually my middle name, for those of you who were wondering. So most people just call me Carly. I'm gonna go with my actual birthday again. I know it's not been too long since I restarted an island or started an island. It's about a week ago that we started my speedrun Switch island, Hessian. So this is going to be a very different ball game. I had a list of villagers, I had the starter villagers that I kind of wanted, I had a map idea, I had a airport colour idea, whereas this time around, nothing really. Notia can be a cool island name. I don't know, just made it up. That does sound quite cool. So I will briefly tell you about the two names that I've picked. So obviously this is a no time travelling island. So I kind of wanted a name that had something to do with that. Whether it just be about like time in general or specifically time travelling, something like that. And I have found a couple of pretty cool options. So I will put those up in the chat shortly. I'm gonna go with my standard avatar for this. We have a yellow shirt. In terms of the map, I think I'm just gonna do exactly what I did when I first got the game and just pick whichever one looks pretty. Ideally, I would like a flower that I like, so not a windflower. Possibly not roses because I've had those on a lot. Hyacinths would be amazing. Cosmo's a good second. And then fruit, I really don't want cherries. So anything other than cherries would be good. Starter villages, I guess, are kind of more important. As I said, I haven't picked out specifically which villagers I want. Ideally, I would like villagers that I haven't had on previous islands. But it could be a while before we get rid of our starter villagers, so we might have to restart if we get some hideous ones. Okay, let's see. What do we think, guys? I'm not even sure about like residence services. Scoot and Pashmina would be amazing, or Scoot and Deirdre. Bill would be another good starter, just because he's cute. When I reset, I hope to get some different fruit other than oranges because I got them twice. Yeah, see, I've had cherries quite a lot, which I really don't like. I think I had pears on my first ever island, so it might be nice to have them again. Yeah, I feel like I always get cherries Eden as well. Okay, again, I don't think I'm going to go for the south-facing rivers. My idea is to not put everything on the beach. I really do want to try and play this as vanilla as possible And so I'm going to try and place my plots in sort of natural areas that I can work around. Of course, if I do ever make enough money, I can move them. Jodie, you'd always go for an island where resident services is back a bit. That is a good shout. I mean, I have done a couple of islands where they've been fairly close. I'm not 100% happy with this. Let's start again. Is Muffy a sisterly? If she is, she would not be horrid. That's true, but I do have Muffy as a starter on Hessian, so it would be nice to have someone a bit different. But she is quite cute. She's growing on me a little bit. You regret not doing it on your current island, and now you don't have that much space between the two. Yeah, see, it depends. I purposely picked one pretty close for Matchstick because I wanted that challenge and I had an idea for an entrance in mind. But yeah, I think something a bit further back this time might be good. Is Hazel a starter villager? Hazel is cute. She gets a lot of hate, but she is a cutie. I do have my stream running on my phone and I can see that it does seem to be a bit quicker this time, which is good. We did have some technical difficulties setting up the stream today because I decided I was going to do a little test run of streaming Dinkum because obviously I'm playing that on Friday and it is a slightly different setup because it's PC, and it just messed everything up. My Streamlabs were flickering really badly. We managed to fix it, but do let me know if you see any issues. Not that I have the foggiest idea on how to fix it, but I'm really hoping that we have fixed it in time for this stream. She's a starter. You hated her, but she grew on you. Sly and Hazel. Who's Sly? What does he look like? Jodie, I know you were keeping account last time I restarted. Do you remember? I don't expect you to, but do you remember how many restarts I did of the game to get Hessian? Yeah, I'm thinking I'll do another one where it's far away, maybe a bit more central so I can work around it. Because Hessian's was quite far away, but it was also very close to the right-hand side of the map. 14, Jodie. Oh my goodness. Will it take that long this time? Now, obviously, we might do a little bit of gameplay, depending on how long it takes, but it's going to be a bit different. When I did gameplay on my last restart, we did some time travelling and stuff, so it went a bit quicker, and we went to a treasure island. Obviously, we can't do that this time. Come on, Timmy and Tommy, be good to me. Yeah, I think out of those 14 times, we only actually went to an island a few times. Because I was really picky and really fussy about my map. Whereas this time, hopefully, I'll just see one that I'm naturally drawn to and we can go with it. Yeah, Jodie, we did have a lot of things we were looking out for last time. I don't know why, it feels weird today. It feels very quiet in the room I'm streaming in. Okay, this one's not bad. What do we think about bottom right? I mean, look how close resident services is there. I kind of like the terraforming. Lots of beach space to work with. We basically have like the whole quarter down there before we get the bridge. Resident services is really far away from the airport. I feel like this this would have been the perfect map for Hessian. But what do we think? Obviously, this might not be my forever map. It really does depend on some other factors. Yeah, I like the airport being that far to the left as well, JD. I go for ones with not a lot of hills or mountains and not a lot of water. Yeah, this one has quite a bit, doesn't it? See, I really like the terraforming here, but I don't like how close resident services is. You like bottom left? Wait, is it flipped for you guys? Hi Alex, thank you for stopping by. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. So I don't think it's flipped. I do have a little preview of my stream. So I'm thinking you like top left. I'm thinking bottom right. What are we thinking? So Jodie says bottom right is good. I do kind of like the terraforming at the back, how it sort of really dips in and the river like bends with it. The peninsula's not great. I do have to admit this one's better, and we do have the cute little love heart pond. But I do think resident services is just far too close. I think out of these four, this one's the best. Let's go. I'm nervous. Right, I think I'm gonna, while we're doing this, just bear with me a moment. I am gonna do a quick poll for the names, and they may, I'm just warning you, they may seem a little bit odd. I'm gonna leave this poll up until we get to the point of naming. So if anyone new comes in, they have the chance to put their input in. Just bear with me, just typing it out. They're quite short names. I usually go for longer names. Okay, right. I'm a bit nervous to show this to you guys, but here we go. I'm gonna ask you for your input. So we have Kumi and Aroa. I'm gonna give you a little bit of information on them so they make a bit more sense to you. So apparently, obviously, I'm a bit ignorant to this stuff. I have just used Google for this. So if you guys know any more, do just, you know, let me know. But Kumi is a Japanese word. It's a Japanese name, which can mean timeless or a long period of time. So I thought it sounds quite cute, and it is, you know, relevant to a no time traveling island. And then we have Aroa, which is, it has Basque ancestry. Not sure what that means entirely. And it means time, era, or age. So do let me know what you think. Now, obviously, I love Kumi. I love that it's Japanese. Animal Crossing is obviously a Japanese game. It doesn't necessarily mean that the island theme is going to be particularly Japanese. It really is just going to be like crazy normcore vanilla stuff. But yeah, have a think about it. There's no pressure to answer straight away. We have some time. I mean, even if this does turn out to be the perfect island, we still have some time. Now I've done that, let me open that back up. Right, let's skip this. That is a good shout, Jodie. What is everyone's island names? Or what are everyone's island names, should I say? Let me have a little look at the poll while I'm... Okay, peaches are great. Happy with peaches. Ruka, that's nice. What's the meaning behind that? Acorn Cove, perfect name for cottagecore. Okay. We have Coach, who we have on Hessian, not my favourite. Not too bad though. Oh, it's your cat's name, that's cute. Binks would be a cute name. Should have named my Halloween island Binks. Okay, we have Orange, which, as I did say, Hessian has an orange airport, but it is actually my favourite in terms of the colourway of the Nook items that you can get. So far so good. Am I going to be fussy enough to say that it depends on the flowers? I have never, in all the time restarting, had hyacinths, so they would be perfect. It's been 20 minutes, guys, and this might be the island. Okay, we have tulips. Tulips aren't that bad, especially the white tulips. Guys, what do we think? Is it too soon? The only thing I'm not really happy on is, well, the flowers could be a better choice, but the starter villagers kind of suck. What do we think? Obviously, the rest of this stream is going to be like in-game playing if we pick this. What's the name of this villager? Phoebe. See, Phoebe's quite cute. I can work with Phoebe, and I haven't had her on an island before. Coach is the one that's ruining this for me. Flowers are very easily changed, but without time travelling, etc., it will take a bit longer. So I do have to take that into consideration. Let's have a little run around. Peaches are great. Tulips actually aren't my least favourite. I mean, below them we have windflowers, which are probably my least favourite. Pansies I don't particularly like. I think that's it. The rest of them are fine. Lilies aren't my favourite, but they're okay. Yeah, see, I really have to change my mindset with this, Jodie, because I'm going to be stuck with this map, stuck with these villagers until they naturally want to move out, because I can't do any time travelling. I'm literally just stalling because I am not sure. Oh, do I restart? It's literally, this is like the second island, or third, is it? We have all of this beach space. And then, oh, I like mums. We also have all of this beach space here. Not that it's necessarily important, because as I said, I'm not going to be putting things on the beach. Got some nice big rock areas to work with. This has happened so quickly, guys. I feel like if this was attempt number 14 again, like last time, I'd take it. Do I restart? Guys, what should I do? I really need your help. Anyone lurking watching this, just quickly unlurk and let me know if you think I should carry on. I say keep the island, even though it's going to take time to change villages and flowers, you might not get this island again. That is true. Let's check this distance. So it's really far back, really far away from the airport. See, Eden, I'm kind of drawn to your way of thinking here. It's been 24 minutes and the flowers aren't perfect. The airport is great. The starters aren't perfect. Eden, you're a bad influence. I'm blaming this all on you if it goes wrong. Just joking. I still feel like maybe I should go for a different airport colour. It's okay. It's fine, Eden. You just gave me the little push that I needed, because I was leaning towards that way, because I was making a couple of compromises and it has only been 25 minutes of the stream. And with not being able to go to Treasure Islands or time traveling or anything like that, most of the stream was just going to be like day one basic gameplay. So to mix things up a little bit, let's restart. Let's try again. Even if it takes us 10 more attempts, we're not going to settle. Exactly, Eden. You have the risks, but it also could be way better. I might have to make no compromises. Perfect starters, perfect flowers. Deal. Don't worry about keeping restarting. I did this for an hour once to get the perfect villagers. I think it took me longer than an hour the last time I restarted. I did stream it and most of the stream was me restarting. Jodie let me know it took 14 times. And I think, off the top of my head, this is time number 3 or 4. So we potentially have a long way ahead of us. Fuchsia's my favourite sisterly and Muffy is your favourite jock. Is Muffy a jock? Oh, no. Your favourite jocks are none but Scoop. Do you not like Bill? I love Bill. This is number 3. Wow. There is no way I should have settled for attempt number 2. Not for my Forever Island. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Bill's a jock, yeah, because he is one of the potential starters. And I do remember I had him on one of my islands and I gave him like a little gym area because he was a jock. No, pretty sure he's a jock. It's very random. He doesn't look, dress or act like the other jock villagers. Am I going to get super speedy at this again? We have a black shirt. Is that going to be good luck? Hi, Yannick. Thanks for popping in. If you have just joined the stream, please do click that like button. It does really help. And subscribe if you like what you see and you'd like to see my alert box, which is my cute little cat Binks. I don't know if any of you guys managed to catch Toffee's stream earlier on, literally not that long ago. She has restarted her island. I didn't catch all of it, but I managed to catch some of it. So that was getting me in the mood. Kumi's winning. Okay, I think Kumi is my favourite. I just didn't really want to go straight ahead with it without getting your guys' input. Okay, guys, what do we think? Hi, Payne. Welcome in. See, this one, top left, is probably the best option. I kind of like this, but I don't like the rivers. I kind of like this one too. I don't like any of these enough though. Attempt number 4. I thought you would like Kumi, Jodie. I thought you would appreciate a Japanese name. I do know you love all things Japanese. I just thought it was, you know, fitting, seeing as Animal Crossing is a Japanese game originally. And it wasn't something I was, you know, looking for. I wasn't looking for like Japanese names that can mean time. Thank you, Yannick, for the subscription. I told you my little kitten would pop up. But yeah, I wasn't looking for Japanese names. I was just looking for just names in general. Thank you for subscribing, Alex. Welcome in. And that one came up on quite a few lists. So I thought, well, if this isn't a sign, a Japanese name coming up, I don't know what it is. Please do, if you've just joined, please do vote in the poll for the island name. That's what we are currently talking about. I will again quickly update you on what it means. So Aroa is it has Basque ancestry, not quite sure what that means. And it means time, era, age. And Kumi is a Japanese name which can mean timeless or a long period of time. And as this is going to be my forever / no time travelling island, I thought they were both quite fitting. Hi Kat, welcome back. Hope you've had a lovely Wednesday so far. Okay. Sorry if you can hear my phone vibrating. I want to keep it on today so I can continue to update you guys on everything that I want to talk about. I also want to talk about something fun that I think I'm going to do on this island, which I did when, at the beginning of the game. I think I'm going to use the ACNH guide. Now, I don't know if you guys have used that app before, but it's amazing for normcore playing, completionist kind of playing. And I'm going to use that because it tells you exactly which fish and bugs are available at the time that is set on your phone. It tells you, it gives you little prompts that you can tick for all the rocks that you've hit, the trees that to say you've done all your dailies basically. You can put all your villagers on there. You can also tick who's your NPC that's come for the day. Yeah, deal. It's really good, and I used to use it a lot, and I haven't used it in probably over a year, so I am excited to use that again. And I'm thinking maybe if we do any future let's plays on this island, I will take a little screenshot of the screen and put it up, and we can sort of tick it off together. I thought that might be a fun idea. Looks like Kumi is still winning. Obviously, no rush to answer, guys. We have up until the naming ceremony to pick this name. Bye, Yannick. Thank you so much for stopping by and subscribing. It means a lot. Northern Hemisphere. Okay, guys, we're almost at this screen again. How is the temperature for you guys? I feel like we have to talk about the temperature on this stream. It's another very, very warm day here. What do we think? Too close, too close. This one's kind of the best out of a bad bunch. I love the terraforming on this. I love that there's a separate little area that's been terraformed. Yes, thank you, Jodie, for the prompt. Jodie has just reminded me that I am currently hosting an Instagram giveaway. Unfortunately, at this time, it is just an Instagram giveaway. So I really do apologise if you don't have an Instagram account. I am trying to think of the best way to say thank you to you guys, as opposed to, just my Instagram followers. I know there is some overlap, but I also have a lot of people on here that don't, I'm going to restart by the way, that don't have Instagram, and I don't want you to feel like you have to get it because, it's social media. Not everyone should have social media. So I'm thinking about a way to do that. But if you do, pop over to my Instagram. It is linked in my card, which is linked down below in the description. And yeah, follow the rules on there. They're quite simple. I dabble in a little bit of artwork. You can see on my Instagram some examples of that, and one of the prizes is that I will draw you a profile picture. It doesn't have to be for Instagram. I usually work with Animal Crossing related art, but you can use it anywhere. You can use it as your YouTube profile picture. It can be of you, so I can adapt you into an Animal Crossing avatar, or it can be of your in-game avatar. Either one is perfectly fine. And then what I would consider the top prize, I use Treasure Islands a lot. And this isn't an ad. I was lucky enough that Walty Wartooth, who are, in my opinion, and I've tried a lot, the best Treasure Islands for Animal Crossing, I reached out to them to see if it was okay if I gave away a free membership to their channel as my giveaway. They got back to me and said, do you want 3 on the house? Which was awesome. So there are 3 chances to win, and you can either join their Discord, but if you don't have Discord, they've said just contact them and they can find a workaround for you. And their Treasure Islands are amazing. So do check them out on Twitch. They are on my Instagram giveaway as well. And that's enough of my ad for Instagram. But yeah, I check that out. I want to give back to you guys as much as possible. I'm sorry, Dill. I've done research. Unfortunately, the way YouTube works, it's a lot trickier to do giveaways on here than it is to do giveaways on other social media platforms. Hi, Hannah. Welcome in. So I need to do some more deep diving into the subject and see what would be the best way, because I know it's not just Instagram. From doing my island tours, there are a lot of people that literally only use YouTube, and unfortunately, especially without the community tab, it's really difficult to communicate with your subscribers as a whole. I'm gonna make my profile picture my Animal Crossing character. Okay, back to lurking. Thank you for letting us know, Eden. I hope you have fun going back to your lurking. I actually also just restarted for a no time travelling island, but I don't know if I'll actually be able to not time travel. Yeah. Hannah, I feel exactly the same. The only saving grace, I think, is that this is my 2nd island that I have at the moment. It's technically my 3rd, but I don't really play too much on my Switch Lite. And my other island, which I also started afresh last week, is going to be like my speedrun island. So Treasure Islands, time travelling, the whole shebang. So hopefully I can alternate between the 2, and that will help me stick to this being my normcore, no time travelling island. Yeah, see, I haven't really looked. I am on TikTok on my personal account, not Animal Crossing. I haven't set that up yet. But I haven't looked into giveaways there. I don't know how they work, but that could be something to look into. And Snapchat I don't really use, so I don't think that would work. What's going on with all these resident services now being so close to the airport? I don't know about you guys, but I don't like this map. I don't like how angular the water is. I mean, what about this one? I mean, resident services is pretty close to the beach, but it is quite far away from the airport. It's got the rivers the right way. Not really fussed about too much else. Yeah, it's very right angly. What do you think, guys? Would I be settling having that resident services so close to the front of the island? That's the only thing I'm not sure about. Shall I give it a go? I'm going to give it a go. And if everything else is perfect, we'll go with it. I try to comment after streams because it helps recommending you to others. Please everyone comment and like on it to help Carly off lurking again for all this time. Eden, that's so sweet of you. I have noticed you have commented on my streams. Thank you so much. Honestly, every like, every comment, every view helps. I mean, I'm trying not to think too much about numbers. I'm loving this. I love the little audience that I have. I love getting to know you all and talking to you all. But yeah, my ideal, so my target, as you can see on the screen at the moment, is 500 followers. That's purely because I would love to unlock the community tab. So subscribers, I suppose, are the main thing, but likes really help. You know, eventually at some point, if I do want to do like memberships, which I feel is a good way of giving back to people, because you can obviously gift those. I do need, which is crazy, 4,000 watch time hours. That to me just blows my mind. So yeah, any views after the fact of streams really do help as well. But honestly, just you guys being here is more than enough. I sound like a bit of a broken record, and I've been saying this ever since I hit 100 subscribers. But my original goal, which I thought wasn't attainable at all, was to reach 100 subscribers by Christmas. And we have far exceeded that, so I'm so grateful. Thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed. Okay, apples are fine. Apples are cute. I really wanted apples on Hessian and we ended up with cherries, so that was a compromise I made. But apples are good. Thank you for the hearts, Hannah. Guys, are you seeing what I'm seeing? We have Coach. Was it Phoebe again? Blue Airport. I don't mind a blue airport. I'm not a fan of how it looks, but I like that Dodo Airlines are blue, so it makes like the plane completely blue. Deal, I know, what are the chances? I swear things like this happen to me all the time. If any of you guys were watching my villager hunt stream that I did on Monday, I had so many duplicate villagers. So I'm thinking I'm going to restart, but just out of curiosity. Oh, and we have roses, so this would definitely be far too much of a compromise. But let's have a look at this layout of resident services, because if we get something similar, it will be good to know just how close it is. So I do like how offset it is. Wow, that's really close, isn't it? I feel like I'd have to make it like a beach themed resident services. So I think, yeah, this has cemented the fact that I do want it a little bit further back, for sure. So it's not all been in vain. And also, please don't come back. Go away, Coach. I mean, you're okay, but some new villagers would be nice. But go away. If I had a net, I would be hitting you with it right now. Let's restart. Yeah, Jodie, see, I feel like, you know, in all honesty, I could make any map work. It's what we've all done at certain points in the game. You just work with what you've got. But I do feel like it won't hurt to be a little bit extra fussy this time round. Hannah, you wanted a yellow-green airport, oranges and tulips, but you ended up having an orange airport, cherries and windflowers, and you actually really like it. Yeah, see, that's the thing. You can have in your head that you really don't like these things, but then when it actually comes to you having it on your island, it's not that bad. But I have had windflowers a lot, and I know for sure that I don't like those. And cherries, I mean, I love cherries in real life. They're one of my favourite fruits. But in game, they're just not the prettiest of fruits on the trees. The orange airport is 100% my favourite. And in terms of this island, it would be great because I also do love the colour of the Nook items. the Nook Mile items. But I do have an orange airport on my other island at the moment. But again, that's my speedrun island, so it will probably only be there for 2 or 3 months before I complete the island and restart again. So I do need to keep putting myself into the mind frame of this being my forever island. And anything that I may have as a duplicate on my other island will not be there forever. Yeah, see, I'm the same. That's why flowers and fruits and even starter villages, they aren't usually a major concern for me. It usually is just the map, where the rivers are, where resident services are. Because I do time travel and visit treasure islands usually, I know that they're so easily changed. But now I have to think about it because, for example, if I say I get cherries and my sister fruit isn't the fruit that I want, it's going to take me a while to naturally find the other fruits because I'm not even entirely sure at this point how much visiting other people's islands I'm going to do on this island. We don't want blonde hair. So I have to be extra careful. That's my favourite starter shirt, that little sailor shirt, so hopefully that's a good sign. To be honest, I think all the airports are nice. I mean, you can work with all of them. Yellow is probably my least favourite. Then blue, then green, then orange. Oh, you're going to do an autofill island. That's exciting. I feel like I might have to do that on this island because that's going to be another thing. Obtaining Nook Mile tickets whilst not time travelling is going to be an issue. Eden, please don't apologise. I can't believe that English isn't your first language because you're amazing at it. You're better than some people I know in this country, so props for you. Do not apologise. Right now you have Biff and Cat and I love them. See, I'm kind of excited to have some villagers that I haven't had before because on this island I do also want to focus on building up relationships with the villagers. This map's great. Tiny bit annoyed how central the airport is, or how aligned the airport is to resident services. But we have a super cute heart pond, which again is something I'm not going to be able to change for a while. It's quite set back. This one's not great. This one's far, like these two are far too close. Should we give this one a go, guys? You saw a video a female YouTuber did today where she started an island without using Nintendo Online. Yeah, that was Froggy Crossing. Froggy Crossing's amazing. It was probably her, I'd assume. She started doing that. That's an exciting idea. I feel like that kind of, without, like, I don't want to limit myself too much, but I do feel like that might be inadvertently the route that I go down. Because I do really want to play it. Obviously, I won't be using Nintendo Online for Treasure Islands or anything like that. It all just depends if I'm going to play it in the same way I did at the start, in that friends can come over and things like that. But obviously, they can't, like, drop off a load of items because that would be cheating. But I think I'm going to go for this one. What do we think, guys? You have a campsite villager. Please let me know, Eden, what it is, who it is. I'm excited. I have never had a good first campsite villager, ever. And they're the worst ones because you have to take them. Yeah, let's go. Oh, I also, guys, are there any of you in here today that were in my stream? Was it last Thursday when I restarted? No, it wasn't, was it? It was Monday when I did my villager hunt. That's it. If you guys were in here on Monday, I have a boo-boo to admit to. We all kind of witnessed it. But as you know, I put the first plot down. So if you weren't here on Monday, I did a villager hunt, and it was the first villager hunt where you get the 3 plots. You have to build the materials for outside. So in my excitement and my haste, I put the first plot down, went straight to the airport. I forgot about building the items first, but I didn't think too much of it. I thought it's fine. We'll go, well, I didn't even realise until after the hunt was finished, but I wasn't too worried. So, spoiler if you haven't seen it, but we ended up finding one of my dreamies, which was Molly. So we obviously picked her, asked her to come to the island. I merrily ran back to her plot and it didn't have a sold sign on it. So there's me obviously realising that, I'm going to let this play while I talk, me realising that I made the boo-boo and I didn't put those items down. So off stream, I frantically built them, went in to see Tom Nook, came back out, there was a sold sign. Got excited, walked up, checked the sold sign. It wasn't good news, guys. It was not good news. I wrote down who it was because I can't remember. Just bear with me. I should have had this better prepared, but I have like a million tabs open at the moment. Okay. So the first villager we had on the island, other than our starters, was Broccolo. And guys, if you saw my dreamies, you know Broccolo is not the one. He is not the vibe. So I decide to go and do my next plot, hoping that the name will autofill and it will be Molly. So I do that, go check it out. Puddles, who's cute, but not a dreamy, not on theme. So I did my third plot and luckily the third plot was Molly. But yet again, as always, I managed to royally mess up placing those first three plots. I don't know how it happens every time, but I now have 5 villagers that aren't my dreamies that I need to get rid of out of 6 villagers I currently have on the island. Okay, green airport's cute. Guys, I was too busy talking. Try and villager hunt on the day you first get the Nook Mile ticket. That way you don't get auto... Hannah, is that it? Because I do usually not do that. I think you may have just saved my failures of Animal Crossing, because when I tell you every single island I have done, I have messed up and had to take at least 1, usually 2 villagers that I didn't want. Thank you so much for subscribing, Joni. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Welcome in. So, starter villagers are way cuter this time. Hannah, that tip's going to save my life. I'm going to remember that. Oh, we have apples again. Apples are good. Green airport's good. Second favourite. So, this is looking pretty promising. But we have to check the flowers, which I'm a bit scared to do. Yeah, I did think about doing the hunting before that, before actually putting the plots down. That might also be a good plan. Just whatever I do, I seem to think, right, I've nailed it this time. I kind of wish I'd kept the stream on a bit longer so you guys could have got my reaction, because it was not a great reaction. We have roses. Roses, not my favourite. Let's check this distance out. So this was quite central, wasn't it? But there's definitely enough space to work with. It's like bang on. This tree is annoyingly in the way. That's like perfectly central, isn't it? I let my plots autofill and I regret it because I have some very weird and random characters. Yeah, you do, JD. I've seen JD's characters. She has some randoms. And as I've been on her island, well, it's on my other account, so hopefully it won't be on my list now, because I tend to get JD's villagers in my queue, my move queue. Obviously you're not time travelling for this island, but for future definitely. Sorry, Crossing Ponies. Hi, by the way, welcome in. If you hunt before the 3 plots, then you should Get who you picked and do not time travel for future between hunting. Get all 3 villagers to agree to move. This is great. I should have asked your guys' opinions first because I fail so many times. I actually have a really short video on my channel which you can check out for Matchstick, and it was me getting to 3 stars, sorry. And it included a little bit about how I failed at that. It's literally every single time. Thank you, Eden. Yes, please, if you are new, do like the stream and subscribe if you would like. It means a lot. Also, do fill out the poll as well. So while we all have a little think about whether or not this is going to be the island. Thank you, Dill. Thank you for liking. On my Streamlabs, I can't see how many likes there are or anything, which is annoying. And thank you for subscribing. So let me go over these names. So guys, if you are new, I do have a poll. It won't be closing until we get to the naming ceremony, but I have the 2 island names, Kumi and Aroa. So Aroa has Basque ancestry and it means time, era and age. And Kumi is a Japanese name which can mean timeless or a long period of time. So I thought they were both quite appropriate. So let me know which one you would prefer. It looks like Kumi is winning at the moment. And secretly, I do think that is my favourite. So that's good. Oh, you're sad you missed a Monday stream. You had to watch the Love Island final. Well, of course you did. See, I don't watch Love Island. I kind of watch it via a third party. I don't know, it's not Animal Crossing related at all, so I don't know if you guys will watch this channel. They have a lot of subs. It's Willany. He reacts to it. Might not be appropriate for all audiences if I do have anyone younger here, but he is a British YouTuber and his commentary that he does on Love Island, because I know Love Island is kind of popular in the US as well, is so hilarious. So I would highly recommend. And thank you for the update, Kat. 11 likes. There are 21 of you in here. So if all of you guys wouldn't mind liking the stream, that would be fabulous. Right, what do we think? I quite like this. The roses are a bummer. The starter villagers are great. The fruit's great. Green is a fine colour. Right, I'm going to give it a couple more minutes. I would love your guys' input. What do we think? I feel like there's lots of space here from the airport. Not ideal that it is perfectly centred, but it's okay. So let me know. I am streaming again tomorrow. I'm not sure what the stream's going to involve, other than it will be a let's play of this island and my time travelling speed round island. So we'll do a bit on both. Obviously we'll probably get some dailies done on here. Might do a villager hunt, depending on how much time we have on my other island, just because I have lots of Nook Mile tickets there. Right, Hannah, you think I should go for it? I mean, it has way more going for it than the other island that I was seriously contemplating. Let's go for it. I love the apples. Who are these villagers anyway? We have Buck. Buck is cute. And I have had Tammy before. Thank you, Candlin, for subscribing. Welcome in. Yeah, let's go for it. Tammy's cute, isn't she? I feel like she is actually a villager that I'm quite excited to get to know more. She's a bit underrated. You don't really hear many people talking about her. Dill, you like it? That's good. It is quite a pretty island. I can definitely work with it, and I've definitely made a lot less compromise than any of the other islands. Okay, I can't believe we're at this stage again. Obviously, we're not, well, hopefully, touch wood, if all goes to plan, we're not going to see another restart on this island for at least, on this switch, sorry, for at least a very long time. I will obviously be streaming all of my restarts on my other Switch because I anticipate my last island took me 2 months to complete. It had a lot less terraforming on it than my current island's going to have. But every sort of 2 to 3 months we'll probably have a restart on there. So do subscribe if you'd like to see more of those streams. And I want to do lots of Let's Plays as well. I think midweek streams would be great for some chilled out Let's Play on this island where we won't be doing time travelling. I was saying earlier I am going to be working with ACNH Guide in terms of just using it. I'm not affiliated with them in any way. Thank you for the hour mark. So I feel like we can work through that together. Now, when I restarted last week on my other Switch, Tom Nook shouted at me a couple of times because I kept running away without talking to people. So hopefully I don't make the same mistake this time. Hi Rose, OG Mod Squad, welcome in. You haven't missed too much other than I think we have found our island. Thank you for subscribing, Red Skittles, welcome in. It's so lovely to see so many little pictures of my cat's head bobbing up and down on the screen this stream. Thank you so much. Every subscription means more than you'll ever know. Right, now we have to kind of have a think too, right? So we can see the map now in the corner. I have told myself that I don't want to put plots on the beach. I want to play this how I played this to start off with. So our first dilemma is where to place everybody. So obviously we don't have a vaulting pole at the moment, so we are limited to this small area. I feel like I kind of want to put my house quite close to the airport. It's what I always used to do back in the day because I feel like it's just easier to get to. And also I feel like it might be nice to have a residence area quite close to the airport this time round. Hi Yannick, welcome back. I think we found the island. Okay, Eden, try lurk again. We all know you're not the best, but do try. I probably won't be on as many lives from now on. I'm moving next week, so you're going to be super busy. Hannah, no worries. Thank you so much for all the support you've already shown me. And there is no pressure to join these streams. I do them because I enjoy them. I love talking to you guys. So just pop in when you can. It really doesn't matter. Please don't feel like because you're subscribed to me or because maybe you like my streams that you have to come to everyone. It's not realistic, especially if you're from a different time zone. I have 140 subs. I think Streamlabs is really bad at updating. So at the moment it says I still have 139, which is still amazing. But 140 is great. I am so sorry, guys. If you have subscribed to this channel thinking that you would get the pop-up and you haven't, Streamlabs has been playing up a little bit recently. So I really do apologise. If I don't see your name pop up and you have subscribed, please do leave me a comment in chat and let me know so I can thank you because it does mean a lot. Right, let's lay my plot down first. So we don't want it to be too close. Thanks, Dill. It's like mind-blowing. I don't really understand why it's happening or how it's happening, but I'm so grateful. Each and every one of you. I mean, you should have seen how excited I got when I got 10 subscribers. And every little milestone since then has been just as exciting and just mind-blowing. So thank you so much to everyone who's subscribed. Like, I can't even imagine 140 people in a room. Let alone 140 people in a room that want to watch me play a game and talk. You're bad at lurking, you're going to unsub and sub to see if your name will pop up. Okay. It might mess up my sub goal though, so do give it a try if you'd like to, but everyone don't do that, please. Because the sub goal will be off and it will take a while for me to fix it for the next stream. Right, what am I doing? I'm procrastinating. Oh, thank you so much, Dill. You guys have a lot of faith in me that I don't have in myself, and you're so encouraging and so kind. So thank you so, so much. I feel like there's not that much distance there. Right, where is this on the map? What do we think? That's quite a good distance for my house. Stop it, Eden. I can't even imagine having 1,000 subscribers. Yes, Jodie, I have a heart-shaped pond. It's cute, isn't it? But yeah, Eden, that's just crazy talk. A couple of streams ago, you guys were talking about merch, which was hilarious. But 1,000 subscribers is just like, no. Right, that's quite close to resident services. Am I going to regret this? See, every single minute decision like this is going to take me so long because I can't change it very quickly. Like, I think it's, what, like 10,000 bells to move a house, which is a lot of money when you're not time travelling. Let's move it here. The thing is, I'm going to want that rock. It won't let me pick up that stone, and I don't want to lose that. Can we move it here? Thanks, JD. Which residents did I get? We got Tammy and I cannot remember the name of the other one. We'll go check them out in a minute because we have to put their tents down. You will, and I will make sure of it, Missy. Eden, you're such a great support. Thank you so much. See you later, Dill. I'm glad you made it too. Thank you so much for stopping by. Right, I'm going to pop it here. This is a cute spot, right? We'll make sure you get there this time next year. You'll be a big hit. Stop it. Thank you so much. Hi, Victoria. Welcome in. Okay, so we have Tammy. Let's go find the other villager. I need to know his name because one of the plans on this island, which I'm thinking, again, guys, please don't hold me to this because I might change my mind. But ideally, I don't want a villager to move out until, here he is, I've got their picture. But I don't know if that's going to be too much pressure for me and it's going to kind of ruin the game a bit because it really isn't a style that I've played before at all. But we'll see. It's the plan so far. But yeah, please keep it a secret because I don't know if I'm going to stick to it. Do you have any tips for island decorating? My biggest tip, which I find the most useful, is after I've thought of a general direction, so it doesn't have to be a theme. Don't feel like you have to limit yourself right at the start, but start with the entrance. The best thing to do, I think, is start with the entrance. It's how you get into your island if you're using the airport, of course. Wait, did I just put his tent down? Oh no. Okay. Phew. Yeah, so I think definitely entrance is my priority when it comes to islands. And do some research. I know it sounds silly and it might not be the most fun way to play the game, but look online. I mean, there's so many, I think there's, what's the name of the Animal Crossing, like Wikipedia page? You can look at all the items and just see what you fancy, what you think you'll enjoy playing with, and then a theme might start to develop around there. Then you do the entrance and hopefully the rest will just kind of fall into place. I mean, I could just put them down where they are, but I feel like that's going to annoy me. That's why I find when I'm restarting an island, thinking about where resident services is and where the airport is in relation to that is quite an important decision for me. On my other island, it was pretty much the only like main deciding factor was that distance. Right, so I'm here. Let's get Tammy's as well. Hi Bob, welcome back. I hope you've had a lovely Wednesday so far. You've missed quite a bit actually now. We have found what I think is going to be my forever island. We are just doing a little bit of first day gameplay. Tammy is cute, isn't she? And I feel like I'm just going to gift them things. Like it's going to be a fun little way to play that I've never played before. Do I play Mario Kart? I haven't played Mario Kart for a long time. I used to play it all the time on my Wii, but that's the last time that I've played it. It's definitely something I want to play again. I was actually talking to my boyfriend about it yesterday because now I have 2 like original Switches. I obviously have 4 Joy-Cons. So playing together is going to be super fun. So it is something I'm thinking about doing. Do you play it and do you enjoy it? Yannick, your starting residents are Sheldon and Sylvia. They're cute. I do really like Sheldon. I think he's a bit underrated. I haven't played Zelda Breath of the Wild. Now, this is probably going to be disappointing to some of you, but I haven't played any of the Zelda games. I know it's bad. Breath of the Wild looks beautiful and amazing, but it also looks a little bit intimidating. So I haven't started it. I haven't downloaded it or anything. So I'm a bit late to the game on that one. I know, Eden, I know it's got such a cult following and they are amazing games, but it's just not something that I've ever gravitated towards. But I have been watching a few gameplays and I do really like it. Is it K-Baby? I think she does Breath of the Wild gameplays. It's not K-Baby, is it? K-Daisy, that's it. Let me check. I don't like to misquote people's YouTube names. Yeah, it's K-Daisy. I love her. Her Animal Crossing videos are amazing. But she also does Breath of the Wild, and that's kind of what's turning me a little bit. So it's on my radar, but I'm not sure. Bob, you're part of the fake mod gang. OG mods. If you are new to these streams and you notice there are a few people in chat that have spanners in their names, it stems from a stream that we did. Was it Monday's stream? We were raided by quite a few bots, and at that time I didn't have any mods, and so because all of us were clueless as to what to do in terms of mods, we got some fake mods, hence the spanners. We had spanners in the chat for all the mods. It was a very random but very fun. I think we're going to place these up here. Yeah, let's do that. We can always move them. You prefer Breath of the Wild to the others, right? It just does look a really beautiful game. Bob, yes, we will. Yeah, welcome to the new viewers. I apologise for any confusion over the Spanish in the chat. If you would like me to go over that story again, I will do. If you haven't liked the stream yet, please do. I would love it if you would also subscribe if you would like to see more. I also have a poll in the chat for naming this island. We have Kumi and Aroa. Both mean loosely, well, both have loose meanings relating to time. So Aroa has Basque ancestry and it means time, era and age. And Kumi is a Japanese name which can mean timeless or a long period of time. As you can see, Kumi is winning, so it's looking like that's what we're going to go with. But you still have time to cast your votes now if you have a different opinion or you would like to agree with the majority. Should we do these next to each other? I don't know. I feel like we could stagger it a little bit. Cuter. Is that too close to the beach? No, let's go for it. I feel bad like getting rid of these like apple trees and stuff because I'm thinking that's wood that I need. That's fruit that I need that I'm not going to be able to go to a treasure island to get. Spanners in the chat. That's what I like to see. It's like accidentally become our little thing. Spanners. Okay, time to do some foraging, I think. Yeah, that's right. Everybody, you just stay at the plaza chilling. I'll go do everything. It's fine. Okay, I don't want him to shout at me again. I think I need to talk to him. Because this is the point where he shouted at me before. Bob. I know, imagine. I do know, I have noticed you are on my radar about how eager you have been to be a mod. So once I start thinking about it a bit more seriously, I will be opening up and you will be top of the list because you have been a great support so far, Bob. And it hasn't gone unnoticed. How do you guys feel on pet rats? I personally love rats and armadillos. I have a rat, his name is Louis. Armadillos, their texture freaks me out a bit, but I am the biggest fan of rats. Love them. I would love a pet rat more than anything. Oh, I just think they're the cutest. My boyfriend's not a big fan either, so that's going to be a no-no, and I don't think it's fair for my little cat. Oh, guys, I need to tell you the most random thing that happened today. It was like a dream. So Binks is my cat. Again, guys, if you haven't subscribed already, do subscribe and you'll get to see who I'm talking about. His little face should hopefully pop up if Streamlabs is working. But the strangest thing happened with him today. So I am upstairs in my room with the computer. I think I was recording a couple of videos and I heard a bit of a commotion downstairs with him. And I thought he just had the zoomies like he always does. So I just kind of ignored it. And it happened a few minutes later. Again, I ignored it, thought he was just bouncing off the walls like he usually does. And it was about 10 minutes after that I'd finished what I was doing, so I went down to see him. And he's just like sprawled out on the floor like he does when he gets a little bit too warm. And he has this like brown thing in front of him. And I'm thinking, I don't recognise that toy. Like, I'm the one who basically buys most of his toys. And I usually recognise all of them because he only has a few that he plays with. And yet, Jodie, good translation, zoomies is when they go crazy. So it's taken me a while. My eyesight's not great at the moment for some reason. It's just getting worse with every month that goes past. So I get a bit closer and I'm like, holy crap, excuse my language. It was a baby bird. Now you'd think, okay, that's kind of normal for a cat, right? I've had cats before, they've brought home a number of things. The only issue is my cat is an indoor cat. He doesn't go outside to hunt birds. So I was not expecting to see a cute little baby bird inside my house. He hadn't been let out at all. No one had been in or out of the house. So the only thing we can think of, I know Eden, like how did this happen? The only thing we can think of is he does have a catio outside. Now this bird was way too big to fit through the, like, it's not, I was gonna say barbed wire, it's not barbed wire, like the chicken wire fence. Way too big to fit through that because it's like a really small one. But it does have like a corrugated plastic roof. So this tiny bird, it must have been like one of his first flights, just happened to be flying at the exact right angle to get through this tiny gap in the corrugated plastic at the top of the catio and fall in and get trapped, the poor thing. And obviously it was like the best day of my cat's life. Even though he doesn't have much experience, he is the worst hunter. He was literally laying there in front of this poor terrified little bird. And as soon as he saw me, he just like patted it on the head and then just laid there. So I went to get like a little tea towel to wrap it up in because it didn't look hurt, it just looked a bit shocked. And I didn't want to get my smell on it because I thought if he's well enough to go back outside, I don't want his parents to like reject him because it smells like human being and not bird. So I did that and my mum helped me, thankfully, because I had to trap Binks out in the catio. And he was meowing because he was like, what, I've got a new toy. Why aren't you letting me play with my new toy? So that was eventful and stressful. Luckily, the little bird was still a pretty good flyer. So I think he was okay. He flew away. He was fine. Fingers crossed he got back with his family and he was okay. But that was what happened to me today. What are we doing? I'm getting distracted, so I have enough of everything. At least your cat didn't bring you a baby bunny like mine. She is an inside cat. One of my previous cats, I'm not kidding you, it was Easter Day and she brought back a baby bunny on the front doorstep. The cutest thing. Unfortunately, she was a very good hunter and the poor bunny was no longer alive. But I thought, what an inappropriate Easter gift to get from your cat. But anyway, Eden, how did your cat bring you a baby bunny if she's an indoor cat? Did you talk to Tom about upgrading from tent to house? He will give the Nook Miles plus. You could work towards doing the daily tasks within then, and that's the plan. Oh, are you talking to Hannah? Wait, I've missed a lot of checks I was talking about. Binks. I paid off my debt, set up Blather's tent, got my tool ring. Now I don't know what to do. I'm so used to time travelling. Yeah, that's a tricky one. But yeah, I do agree with crossing ponies on this one. Talk to Tom, unlock Nook Miles Plus, and it will be so much easier to start racking up those Nook Miles. Then you can decide what you want to do with them, whether that be convert them into tickets to do some villager hunting, which will be fun, and pass some time and also help you get up to the 3 stars. But yeah, that's a great tip. I don't know, maybe I had bunnies in my walls. That's a good point. That's even scarier. I feel like at least I could rationalise where this bird came from. But not knowing where a whole bunny came from. You got a £54 vet bill today on top of the £150 we paid the other day. Oh gosh. That's scary with cats, or pets really in general. It's so important to take them to the vet and get them looked after, but it can be another huge expense. The one thing I recommend to anyone who wants to get a pet is make sure you get insurance. And I mean, I'm assuming it's the same worldwide as it is in the UK. And make sure you keep up with the payments as well, because it does really help with vet fees. And as always, please do be a responsible pet owner, whether that be a cat, a rat, or we even had someone in here, I apologise, I can't remember exactly who it was, who had a giant African snail the other day. Pets come in all shapes and sizes, but they all need love and they all need to be looked after properly. Okay guys, we have naming ceremony. I'll give you a couple minutes. If you are in the chat or watching this stream lurking and you haven't voted for an island name, now is your last chance to have your say. So we have Aroa, which has Basque ancestry, which means time, era and age. And we have Kumi, which is a Japanese name, and it can mean timeless or a long period of time. You guys who have been in the chat from the beginning, I apologise that you've heard me say that about 10 times now, but hopefully this is the last time I am saying it. So while I wait a couple of minutes for the last votes to come in, I will tell you that I have a bunny rabbit called Ice Cream, and I have a cat called Binks. I have had pets all of my life. We've had chickens, ducks, we had like a duck-goose hybrid at one point, we've had quails, we have had guinea pigs, we've had other rabbits, cats, dogs, all sorts. So I am very much an animal lover, and it's great to see that so many of you also have pets and love animals. Also, if you are wondering why my rabbit is called Ice Cream, you can thank my then 4-year-old nephew for naming him. Kumi has won by a long shot, so thank you so much, guys. It was secretly my favourite. Kumi it is. Now, as always, I did this with Hessian. I am going to check the spelling because the worst thing I want, especially on this island, is to spell it wrong. Okay, great. It's definitely Kumi. Here we go, guys. No turning back now. Let's see what their names are going to be. Should I put a poll? Awesome Beach or Isla de Biceps? Wow, Kumi got 70% of the vote. Crazy. Splendid. Then from now on, this island will be known as Kumi. I do really like the name, which is really helpful because I'm going to be stuck with it for a while. Right, bear with me a moment, guys. I will be right back in literally 20 seconds. I'm just going to turn the light on and shut the window so we don't get any moths flying in our face again this time. Hello, I'm back. I always double check the spelling even if it's the easiest. Exactly. Because we all know how permanent it is. Naming your resident or naming your island, no turning back. Great question, Jodie. How is everybody's night or day depending on where you are going? It is just about to turn 9 PM for me here. Look at the apple juice, so cute. 4 PM, that's a good time. You've still got the whole evening ahead of you, but most of the day is over. Are you guys morning or evening people? Like, are you night owls, early risers? Let's have a little look at what we've done. And do you know another weird thing about this island as well? I was already going into the mode of, hi Sandman Games, thank you so much for stopping by. Glad you finally made a stream. Yeah, I was already in the mode of, I have to pluck all these weeds as quickly as possible. But I don't. I have to remind myself I can take my time with this island. There's no rush to get anything done. I can just enjoy the game, enjoy the starter music, just enjoy this chill island life. You're a morning person. I'm not. I am definitely a night owl. That is for sure. So if you have just joined the stream, guys, this is Kumi. We did a little poll. So Kumi is a Japanese name that, let me get it in front of me so I can let you know. So it's a Japanese name which can mean timeless or a long period of time, which I feel is perfect, as if you've seen the thumbnail, you know this is a no time traveling island. So if you can see the map in the corner, pretty happy with this starter map. We have Buck and Tammy, pretty happy with those villagers as well. And we're just about to take our first night's sleep on the island. Yeah, the beginning, there's something so sweet about the beginning of the game. And this is going to be the first time in a very long time that I'm actually allowing myself to really enjoy the beginning of the game. So I am looking forward to this. Also, if you are new to the game, also if you can hear the fan of my computer as well being quite loud, I apologise for that. But I forgot what I was going to say. I was going to say something, then the fan on my computer has gone out of control. And it's a repeat of the other stream where I lost my train of thought because someone said something funny in the chat that I couldn't repeat. That's what I was going to say. I remember now. So, if you are new, I did actually once restart an island after getting everything else perfect after multiple restarts because of the colour of my camping cart. Now, although this is going to be my forever island, I'm not going to be restarting if I have an ugly camping cot, guys. Sorry to disappoint you, but it's not going to happen. Got to go watch Stranger Things. You're watching Stranger Things with your sister again, Kat. Well, make sure you catch it this time because she watched it without you before. I used to do my college assignments at 7 AM till like 9 AM, get what I needed to get done, and then because I'm addicted, I treat myself to playing Animal Crossing until my online classes. Do you know what? I need more people like you in my life because you sound like a super productive, focused, goal-orientated person, and that's something that I kind of suck at, so any tips and advice would be greatly appreciated. I procrastinate and I will leave things until the last second. I feel like I work best under pressure, so subconsciously I leave things till the last second because I know they'll be done better if I'm more stressed about it. Welcome back, Bob. Have fun, Kat, if I didn't say so already. This is very nostalgic. So we have a blue radio, if I'm being extra fussy and not my favourite colour. I like the green or the black. Don't think I've ever had the yellow lantern before. Right guys, moment of truth. Are we going to restart? Just kidding. I would not do that. I am not that fussy anymore. I've done this way too many times. You finally got KK. Well done, Sandman Games. That is such a long haul. Your heart dropped. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry about that. Could you imagine, after all that, I just decided to restart because of my camping cart? Could you imagine if I'd done that and it backfired and I'd accidentally restarted it? Oh my god, I would have cried. I think I would have cried. I would have put my Switch back in its box, wrapped it up, posted it out to one of you guys, and you could do it for me because I don't think I could do it again. I always feel bad because I feel like, should I be taking all of these little cutscenes in? But it's so hard to get out of that mindset of getting through this as quickly as possible because it's just so what I've been used to for like the past year of playing this game. I got KK and tried to get Brewster the same day. He won't have a thought bubble till the very next day as long as the 60 items have been donated and one of every section are fossil fish bugs. How exciting. That's a fun fact. That's one thing I'm actually really excited to do because the past few islands I've done, I really haven't done much fishing or bug catching or, you know, diving or anything like that, not bothering with fossils. Like on this Switch, I had so many unassessed fossils, it was crazy. So I'm really looking forward to getting into that again. I can't believe we've just had our first night's sleep. Just an FYI because I thought I'd get him the same day as getting 3 stars. I love all this input you guys are giving all of us in the chat. I feel like I have a super helpful chat and I love it. Not only are you guys super friendly and super supportive, we all help each other out as well, which is brilliant. Hi Yolanda, welcome in. If you are new here, please do like the stream if you haven't already. It does mean a lot. And of course, do subscribe if you would like to see more. I will be streaming tomorrow as well, same time. This is an unusual week for me. This is my attempt to say thank you to all of you guys for helping me hit the 100 subscriber milestone so quickly. I am doing a stream week this week, so I'll be streaming every single day at 7:30 p.m. That's British summertime, so work that out, use Google and it will convert it to your time. So if you would like to see more, tomorrow I will be doing a bit more of a let's play on this island, and then after a little bit of time we'll be switching over to my other Switch, which is a bit more fast paced than this. So we might be doing a villager hunt or something along those lines, but we will see. As always, these streams are very chilled back. We just use it as an excuse to play some Animal Crossing together and have a chat with each other. So if you do like that, please do subscribe. My normal schedule is Thursday and Saturday streams. Please do not put dodos in the chat. I don't really feel comfortable with you guys doing that because I would hate to think that you had someone not very nice come to your island from my stream. So we aren't doing anything to do with dodos today. I don't really do that at all on my channel. Sometimes we will share dream addresses, but not today. Jodie, you do get motivated after playing, and especially if you need something creative. Okay, back to this. I was very productive because Animal Crossing was very motivational for me, complete opposite to what I am now. My life is very unstructured at the moment since finishing college. Yeah, I mean, what a horrible time to finish college as well. Just in the midst of all that horribleness, it must be really hard to be like starting the next phase of your life after what has just happened over the past couple of years. So I can completely appreciate where you're coming from. You don't have to keep on top of things, you know, it's okay to feel a bit lost. You're so young, you've got your whole life ahead of you. And, you know, having a game like Animal Crossing, brilliant. Don't let anyone tell you that it's silly to play a game. This game has been life-changing for me in so many ways. Eden, are you actually going to lurk now? But yeah, if you guys do have Instagram, I have said this before, so I apologise to anyone who has heard it. I do have a giveaway going on at the moment. Hi Emilio, welcome in. Unfortunately, as I said earlier, it is just an Instagram giveaway at this moment while I get my head around how I'm going to try and give something a little bit more back to you guys. This stream week was kind of like my little lame attempt to just give you some more content and something to watch every day. But I do want to do more because you guys have been the most amazing support ever and I'm so grateful. But yeah, check out my Instagram. If you have an account, it is linked in the bio. If you click on my card, you'll see the little Instagram logo. So click on there and my pinned post is my giveaway. I am currently giving away 3 chances at 1 month free membership to the Treasure Island service, Warty Wartooth. They are amazing. I'm not affiliated or sponsored by them at all, but I use them and I used them before this giveaway and they are amazing. So check that out. I also do some artwork and I will be creating a profile picture for you guys and it will be Animal Crossing related. So whether you want a picture of yourself to be converted into an Animal Crossing avatar or you would like your in-game avatar to be converted into one of my drawings, I will do either of those for the winners. Please do check out my artwork on my Instagram as well. Hello Jess, welcome into the chat. The giveaway closes on Friday at 5 p.m. British summertime, so you still have a little while to enter. Please, as a little disclaimer, do not feel like you have to get an Instagram page if you don't already. As I say, I will be trying to think of some more creative ways to give back to you guys in the future. At the moment, it was just easier to do an Instagram giveaway. I have hit 600 subscribers on Instagram, followers, so I did want to give something back to them as well. So look out for some more exciting things in the future. Subscribe if you would like to see more. And that's it for my hourly sales pitch. Let's get back to playing the game. Glad you're doing well, Jess. Bob, can't wait for your real promotion. Right, what gifts do we have? Because again, these are cute and important now. So we have a DIY. We have a paradise planning photo. Now, I feel like I might kind of do the same thing. I don't know, guys. What do you think? How I get to 3 stars on my other island, which is to put the items out. But that wasn't something I necessarily knew about when I first started this game. So it wasn't something that I did. So I feel like, should I do that? Because there isn't really any real rush to get to 3 stars on this island. So let me know. Hi, Emilio. Right. What to do? Was it Victoria in the chat who was saying she kind of got to this stage and she didn't know what to do? I feel like I need to get some tools. So let's go do our DIY workshop and we can catch some bugs and some fish. I'm not sure how much longer I will be streaming tonight, guys. I usually aim to stream between like 2 and 3 hours, depending on how warm it gets in this room, because I don't want my Switch to overheat, and just generally how tired I am. I'm feeling pretty good at the moment, so I'm happy to do a little bit of Let's Play on this island if you guys are still happy to watch that with me. Completely missed what he said again. For full transparency as well, I will probably do a lot of gameplay on this island off stream, because obviously I feel like it's mega important to at least pick this up for a little while almost every day. So that is my plan, and then obviously when we do get around to the next stream and have a little Let's Play, I can update you on the progress that I've made. I feel like with this oh sorry, I just hit the mic. With this no time travelling island, as gameplay is a bit slower, I haven't really seen anyone else do this, but I have tested it and it works great. My Let's Plays will probably be both of my islands. So part of it will be my no time travelling and part of it will be my speed through island. I feel like that will make a little change. It means we can keep up with both islands at the same time, and you guys won't just get bored of seeing the same gameplay that you've all probably seen 1,000 times already. Just a quick point, don't forget while you're watching the stream to make sure you stay hydrated. Great point. Jodie, I don't know about you, you live very close to me, you probably have the same temperature as me right now. It is warm, so please do stay hydrated. It would be cool to place items you like as you like them, but that might lead to burnout knowing what you have to do to get 3 stars. You love watching slow-paced Let's Plays. Oh, good. I mean, in all honesty, so do I. I think this game is such a great chill-out game. I mean, yesterday we streamed Unpacking, which I feel was even more of a chill-out game than this, and I loved it. I don't know what you guys who were there thought about it, but it's a great game. I actually went off and played a little bit afterwards, and it's fabulous. Highly recommend it. It's definitely a game that I feel is more enjoyable to play off of stream, so you can really take in the chill vibes and the cuteness, but it is a great game. Do watch that stream back, it's yesterday's stream, if you'd like to know a little bit more about the game. We do discuss things like prices and consoles and all the little techie bits like that, so it's quite a useful stream. If you have just joined us, guys, welcome. We have picked my Forever Island. I feel like it is our Forever Island. We all had a little say on what happened, and you guys are going to be joining this journey with me as well, so it is our island, really. This is Kumi. You guys, oh wait, I need the tree branches. You guys help me pick the name. Please do like the stream if you are new here and you like what you see so far. It does really, really help. Of course, please do subscribe if you'd like. If you have public subscriptions on, I think, thinking about it, that might be why Streamlabs isn't picking up all the subscriptions. But if you do have public subscriptions on and you like the stream, you will see my little kitty cat pop up on the screen, which is very cute, and it gives me an excuse to talk about him again. So do subscribe if you would like to keep up to date with all of my streams and videos. Please don't get stung by any bees. That bug made me jump for some reason. I have to admit, I don't know what you guys are like with bugs and insects. I am awful. It's got to the point now at this stage in my life where I do think it is a genuine phobia that I have of creepy crawlies and insects. But Animal Crossing's kind of helped me with it. I'm seeing bugs in a different way. I'm kind of seeing their beauty a bit more. Oh no. We did it, guys. We did it. So that's just another layer, another way Animal Crossing has helped me. Thank you so much, Jake, for subscribing. As I said, guys, that is my little kitty cat, Binks. He is the cutest. And he is the reason why Kiki is my all-time ultimate favourite Animal Crossing villager. Ideally, it would be fabulous if I could get Kiki on this island. I don't know if I'm going to let myself amiibo on this island. It is obviously part of natural gameplay, so it wouldn't necessarily be cheating or anything like that. But to start off with, oh my goodness, to start off with, I won't be, and I can't remember where my resident services is. Okay, there we go, we made it. You just dropped your tablet, Bob. That wasn't very clever. I hope it's okay. I would love to mod for you when you get more viewers and grow, or anytime mainly, because more people equals more spammers, but you pick who you would love to back to lurking. Honestly, you guys, there are a few of you in the chat now who it feels like you've literally been there since day one. And I know all your names, I remember you all, and I will definitely consider you to be mods when the time comes, if the time comes. Because yeah, you guys, I know you've got my back, and I know you'd be excellent mods. I just got Kiki yesterday on my last Nook Mile ticket. You were so happy. That is amazing luck. On the island that was on this Switch, the one I just restarted, or just deleted, should I say, I got Kiki on a villager hunt after 2 tickets. It was just fate. 2 more, because I want to do a fishing rod and a net. What are mods meant to do? So basically, they still just get to chill out, enjoy the chat, talk to everybody. But if we get any bots spam the chat, or anyone making any inappropriate comments or anything like that, so that's something I have to kind of get together. I think if I open up to mods, I'll need to just put like a little document together to let you know what it is that I am and am not happy with getting in my chat in terms of appropriateness. And yeah, all you do is if you spot something pop up in the chat that's not great, you should, let me check this out. Yes, if you hover over the comment, there's 3 dots to the right hand side. If you're a mod and you click on that, you can hide them from the chat, you can report them in the same way you can now anyway, and you can ban them or just put them in timeout for a while as well. So if it's someone who's not saying something inappropriate but they're spamming and you know, filling the chat so I can't see any of the new comments coming in, then they can just be put in timeout for a little while, and then obviously they'll be warned that they need to just stop with spam comments and then they can come back. Hi Kat, welcome back. So that's basically all it is, really. So I think the idea is that most people with like bigger channels, they have quite a few mods because obviously not everyone can come to every stream. And so when they have like lots more comments and viewers than I do, they can have a couple of people working on it so comments don't get missed and things like that. So that's what it is. I mean, it's a great thing to give up your time to agree to do. I'm eternally grateful to all of you guys. Like, I can't believe so many of you are already offering to be my mods. Like, it's crazy. So that's all it is. Really simple. And it's really easy to set up as well. That is something that I did do some research on. Literally, I just wait for you to be in the chat, click on your name, and there is an option to add you as a moderator. So once I do get some bits together and actually have a think about, you know, if like best case scenario, my channel does grow a little bit more and the chat does become a little bit more harder to control by myself, and obviously with Jodie's help as well, I need to start thinking about putting something together for you guys. So you kind of know, well, we both know what's expected from each other, really. Honestly, mods is an amazing thing for YouTube because of the inappropriate bots and spammers or haters that just pop in and say things like "you suck." Exactly. We had that issue. I think, yeah, you were there, Eden, weren't you? That's why you have the spanner in your name. But we had that issue on one of our last streams with the bots spamming. And obviously, I didn't have any mods, so what I then have to do is, I'm the only one with the permissions. I have to find their comment in the list of comments. I have to click on their comment, and then I have to press what the mods would press myself. Obviously, it's not the end of the world, especially when it's just like proper chilled out with us guys. It's not too bad. But if, you know, you start to get more people in the chat, it's not great, you know, having to keep on like, keep an eye on the chat, keep stopping what I'm doing and mute people myself, especially with the bots, because they do tend to come in at multiple points and post multiple comments as well. Hi Mia, welcome in. I hope you've had a good Wednesday. Did I make that? I did. Right, let's learn this now. I love how there's like so many of you guys who I feel like you're like regulars that pop into the chat and you all know each other and you all talk to each other. It's such a great little community we have at the moment. It's wonderful. I love all of you guys. Okay, so we do have the flimsy net. Let's build that and let's get to some catching. Yes, of course, when you inevitably get huge, you'll not be able to read all comments and control it. Stop it. You guys are gonna make my head 5 times the size it is. I'm working on my profile picture. Don't know if it looks good. Should I send it to you on Insta to tell me if it looks good? I cannot trust myself. Of course, Kat. Of course, feel free to send it to me, and I'm sure it is wonderful. I am very much still practicing a lot myself. I used to be really into drawing. This is before digital drawing, which is what I do now. And it's literally been years and years since I picked it up again. So I recently started a few months ago picking it up again. Animal Crossing, of course, was my inspiration. And yeah, practice, practice, practice. That's the only advice I have to everyone. You don't have to be naturally talented to be good at art. It's the same as everything else, just practice. Okay, Bob, see you soon. The spider is angry. Why does the spider emoji look like this? Oh, it's a little bit too realistic, isn't it? I really, really don't like spiders. And in fact, the smaller, the worse I find them actually. Like tarantulas? Why can't I say that word? Tarantulas? There we go. I don't find them too bad because I feel like they're big enough you can see them. Obviously domesticated ones, not ones that are in the wild. Let's unlock all of this. Oh, I changed mine. Look how professional it looks. Ah. What's that? Is that your profile picture? It's really hard to see it. It looks very small, but did you draw that? Because it looks good. Like from what I can see. As I said earlier with the bird situation, my eyesight's not great. Yeah, Jodie, you know, sometimes, let's claim all this. There are words, guys, that I cannot pronounce properly. Although I suppose, I mean, a lot of people say I'm quite well spoken. My mum is not British. She English isn't her first language, although that's pretty much all she speaks now unless she's talking to her family. And she brought me up to enunciate properly, to speak, you know, proper English, I guess you would call it, although there is no such thing. So I speak like this. My mum still has quite an accent, I suppose. But it does mean, however, as she, obviously being my parent, taught me how to speak growing up, there are just certain words that she can't pronounce very well, and therefore I can't pronounce them. I can never remember what they are until they come up in conversation, and tarantulas is one of those ones where I really have to think about the word before I say it, or it comes out wrong. I took a picture of my Animal Crossing villager, did my computer science stuff, and bam, profile picture. To be honest, it's kind of lazy. Oh, I'm excited to see it. Do you have Instagram? I can't remember. If you do, send it to me. Yolanda, there isn't a dodo code for this island, and I do not share dodo codes on my streams, unfortunately. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm trying to do the wheel, but that doesn't exist at this point. Right, so also a little topic I'll cover. As you can see right now, the date says Wednesday the 3rd of August, which is today's date. However, it says 9:29 AM. As you're probably aware, as I've mentioned, it's not that time here, it's actually 9:29 PM. This is a no time travelling island, however I will allow myself to time travel 12 hours backwards when I'm doing these streams, unless obviously we're doing like a night fish or a night bug catch, because otherwise none of the shops will be open, everything's going to be shut, can't even speak to villagers. There won't be many bugs around and stuff like that. So that's the one thing I'm allowing myself. Just to make these streams a bit more entertaining, I can go to 12 hours behind. So it will still be the same day, just a more social time. Yeah, we don't share codes. That would be another thing for the mods as well, I suppose. If anybody does decide, why am I shaking the trees? Decide that they want to share their codes, obviously it's no harm. Like, I definitely wouldn't say they need to be reprimanded in any way or put in time out, but just delete the message, because as I say all the time, there are some, although this community is amazing and the best in the world if you ask me, although I'm slightly biased, there always are going to be people who take advantage of other people. And I would hate for that to happen off the back of one of my streams. Another thing is we don't really share our ages in the chat, especially if we are underage. Because again, there are horrible people in this world and I do not want any of them to take advantage of any of my wonderful, wonderful subscribers or anyone in the chat. I could not think of anything worse. Obviously, if you're an old lady like me, it doesn't matter so much. But if we just kind of keep it a general kind of rule that we don't always openly talk about age in terms of like specifics, you know, I feel like it just makes it a safer place for everyone. Hi Rita, you're questioning it so much, so just re-roll. I don't know what you mean by that. We have picked our island. Now, please tell me, at the beginning of this game they do make it a bit harder to fish and catch bugs, because I always seem to suck at it. Maybe it's just because I haven't done it in so long. I feel like, Rita, that comment, maybe you typed that out a while ago, because that would have been really helpful advice when I was trying to pick. Because I do think that's great advice. If you're questioning something, it probably means you're not going to be happy with it. So move on, or in this case, restart. Oh. Do we have how many? Oh, we've got a lot more than I thought we did. Let's do a bit of fishing and then let's go take these to Tom. Should we put bets on whether or not I'll get a sea bass today? Even better. A tin can. At least I get a DIY from it. That's something I'm excited about, is getting lots of DIYs. Sienna Crossing Raid. Welcome in, raiders. How are we all today? I think my Streamlabs is a bit behind. Ah, there we go. Finally caught up. Hi raiders, welcome in. Welcome to Kumi. Kumi is my forever island, hopefully. We have picked her. We have placed our starter villagers of Buck and Tammy, super cute. And we're doing a little bit of Let's Play now to unlock some bits. Welcome in. Sienna, what were you streaming? What were you up to? Raids are the best, aren't they? I think we're going to try and do one. What am I doing? Do one at the end of this stream. Pass on the love. Hi, everybody. Hi, Harlow. Hi, Lady Orlean. Hi, Savannah. Hi, Gianna. Hi, Dragon. Hi, Banana. Hi, Lorraine. Hi, Softeek. Hi, Mango. Musical Unicorn. Abby. There's so many of you. Nike32 Pre. Sienna. Hello. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Crazy. No way, Ali. We have the same map. I love it, with a little heart-shaped pond. So guys, this is my forever island. I'm planning on not doing any time traveling on this, so I am stuck with this map for a very, very long time. Very excited. It took us a while. I had lots of input from the chat, but we've done it. So now we're just having a chill out, just running around, having a bit of gameplay. Thank you so much for subscribing, Caroline. Welcome in, everyone. Hi, Cherry Berry. Hi, Art Bunny. Thank you for subscribing, Softeek. I hope you had an amazing stream, Sienna. I don't know if I missed, did you say what it was you were streaming? Was it Animal Crossing, the best game in the world? You had this map for your first island, Lady Orlean. It's cute. I kind of love how basic it feels, but then I don't know if that's just because I just finished an island, but I love it. I think it's going to grow on me even more as well. We do have, let me show you. We have a green airport, which is great. We have roses and we have apples on this island. I will be terraforming, Ali, eventually. Obviously, as I'm not time traveling or anything, it's probably going to take me a while to get to that point. But I do actually, thank you so much for subscribing, everyone. Thank you, Mango. I do have another Switch that I am working on at the same time as this, and that Switch I do speed runs through. So my last island I finished in 2 months. That's kind of the rough estimate, and we go through themes. So tomorrow I will be streaming at the same time, and I'll be doing a Let's Play on both of my islands. So there'll be the slower paced and then the speed run. So if you would like to see that, please do subscribe. Also, if you wouldn't mind liking the stream, that would be amazing, because that really, really does help. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, Birdie, for subscribing. My Streamlabs, I think it only shows new subscribers if you have public subscriptions on, so I'm so sorry if it doesn't pop up, but do mention it in the chat so I can thank you guys, because it's incredible. Hi, Cherry Berry. You wish you had a capture card. It's one of the best decisions I ever made, because I just love the little community that I'm making, and I honestly wish for you that at some point in your life it is something that's attainable for you. I know it's not for everyone. There are affordable ones out there, and the capture card I have is definitely one of the lower end capture cards, so it is possible. 157 subs, thank you so much, guys. This is crazy. This is the biggest raid that I've had. Thank you so much to everyone. I really want to give back to you guys, and unfortunately at the moment I can't think of a way to do that very well on YouTube, especially with as little subscribers that I have. So do check my card linked in the bio. I am currently running an Instagram giveaway. I do know not everybody has an Instagram account, so I do apologise. Thank you for subbing, everyone. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Yeah, I do have an Instagram account. If you do, please don't feel like you need to set one up, but I am running a little giveaway, so go and check that out just to say thank you, because you guys have been amazing, like beyond amazing. Thank you for all of the raids. Sienna, you're just the best, and I can't wait to go and check out the stream that I missed. Bye Jazzy, see you soon. Bye Cherry, see you soon. You streaming and being here is just enough. Thank you so much, Savannah. I don't want to get too mushy about it or talk about it too much, because sometimes it can be a bit of a bummer, but Animal Crossing, just in general, Animal Crossing New Horizons, should I say, was life-changing for me without sounding too dramatic. And starting this channel has just reignited like my passion for life and for speaking to amazing people who have the same hobbies and interests as me. So I want to give back to you guys because you're the best. The actual best. First thing I'm going to do when I finish this stream is go and sub to Sienna. Seems to me like she's got a pretty awesome fan base following her. So I want to be a part of that. What villagers do I have? So we just started, and our starters are Buck, who we have here trying to catch the grasshopper, and Tammy, super cute. Could definitely be a lot worse. I can't remember, I think this was only like maybe the 5th island, well the 5th map choosing. We popped to a couple of other islands, and on both of those I had the same 2 starter villagers, which included Coach, so that was one of the reasons that we restarted. But Tammy and Buck are super cute. Yeah, Ali, that's what this stream was. So we picked our island today. I deleted my old island and I've started this no time travelling island. So I really wanted to make sure it was a special map and one that I would enjoy, because hopefully it's a forever island and it's going to be with me for a while. And that's why the starter villages were important too, because obviously I'm going to have to see their cute little faces for quite some time, because I can't force anyone out on this island because time travelling is prohibited. Oh. Thank you so much, Sienna. Thank you so much for the raid and for sending your amazing family over here. Thank you for watching too. Hopefully I will catch you again soon, and I will 100% be subscribing the second this stream is over. Ali, the theme for this is that there isn't really a theme. I want to play really vanilla, normcore, if you want to call that a theme. That's the plan for this one. As I say, on my other island, which I will be streaming tomorrow, I am doing like a speed run, which is what I like to do. Get a theme done quickly, and I, like every other content creator, have decided to start my Halloween island early. So on Hessian, my other island, I am doing a vintage Halloween theme. So if that sounds interesting to you, do watch the stream tomorrow. We only restarted that last week, so that again is still pretty early stages, but at least we can time travel and have some fun a bit quicker that way. Yeah, the name of the island is Kumi. We had a couple of choices. We did put it to a poll and Kumi was decided. So Kumi is a Japanese name, which can mean timeless or a long period of time, which I thought was perfect because I'm not going to be time traveling on this island. So it's a cute name. It's Japanese, which I feel like is a little tribute to Animal Crossing, and it has some relevance to the island theme. Oh, thank you, Lady Orlean. Thank you so much, guys. I can't believe I have 160 subs. As you can see, Streamlabs is not very quick on the uptake with things like that. But thank you so much. Every single sub means so much. I was talking earlier on in the stream today about how excited I got when I got my first 10 subscribers, and it's just got crazy ever since then. My island is no time travel too, but mostly because I don't like time traveling and I like to do it day by day. That's amazing. I love hearing people's opinions on that. What are your guys' opinions on time traveling? I love it. I use and abuse it so much. I also go to treasure islands as well, but I know that's not for everybody. And I'm really excited to play at both ends of the spectrum at the moment. Let's go donate these bugs and try and get blathers. I feel like the Animal Crossing community is coming full circle. Like when the game came out, it was not cool. Then people did Crazy Islands and now they're doing Normcore again. So true, Ali. I think it's all to do with burnout, you know, because I'm hoping that this is going to not so much cure burnout, because I'm feeling pretty good about it, but a few months ago, I picked up my Switch again a few months ago. Before that, I had major burnout. I didn't play for 6, 7, maybe even 8 months. So I'm hoping doing it this way and going back to the basics for this island is going to help that not happen again, because I love this game. And I don't see it not being a part of my life for a very long time. Hi, OG Mod Squad. Yeah, guys, if you do see people in the chat with spanners in their name or posting spanners, there is a little backstory to that. We have a little group of my amazing subscribers who pretend to be my mods for me until I have enough subscribers, or if I have enough subscribers to have some more mods. So yeah. Spanners in the chat for the OG fake mod squad. Let's donate. Guys, thank you so much for stopping by. Yeah, a couple of streams ago we got raided by quite a few bots. As much as I love YouTube raids, bots aren't it. So that made for an interesting stream. But yeah, we're now like a little spanner squad, I guess. So there's that. It does make me laugh though, because you have like the bigger content creators like Kato Crossing has her potatoes, her spuds, and then you have like Peyton with her sloths, you've got Froggy Crossing with her froggies, and then you've got Carly Mae Crossing with her spanners. Not quite the same, is it really? I just love that at the beginning of an island, Tommy's walking around with his little flag. I know. I wish the NPCs would walk around more in this game. Like, it's even cute when Harv's walking around. And obviously when Daisy May comes around, that's super cute. What am I doing? There we go, finally clicking the right thing. Where are all you guys from? Obviously just give countries, but do let me know. I probably, obviously from my accent, am from the UK, specifically England. Interested to know all of your time zones. That is one thing I was saying earlier about this island. Because I tend to only be able to stream later at night, I am allowing myself to time travel back 12 hours. So at the moment it's 9:49 p.m. for me on Wednesday, but on my island it's 9:49 a.m. Just because there's more happening earlier on in the day. Obviously sometimes we won't do that if we want to do some like nighttime fishing, but for most of the time, as you can see, it's 9:48 a.m. It's the only time travelling I'm allowing myself, purely just for gameplay and streaming. We have Canada, we have USA, Eastern Standard Time, we have Germany, amazing, UK. You are from the UK, but you moved to the USA not long ago. How exciting. That must have been huge. I couldn't imagine moving basically over to the other side of the world. Crazy. Hi, Blukey Starry. Thank you for popping in. That's what I did on my first island before I really started to time travel. Yeah, I feel like this is how I played on my first island too, because to be honest, I didn't really know much about time traveling, and things like treasure islands and stuff weren't really a thing. So I'm super excited to go back to basics again. I don't know if any of you guys watch Camille Crossing. That's the vibe I'm going for this island. Super chilled out, everyday gameplay, taking it slow, taking it easy. Not fussed too much about terraforming and designing, like keeping to mostly in-game stuff. It's going to be so much fun. Can't wait. I do wish you could give Tom at least a few creatures at once at this stage though. I actually need quite a lot of mushroom DIYs for my island, but I can wait patiently. That's one thing I'm kind of nervous for on this island. I do remember on one of my first islands, I literally spent about 2, maybe even 3, like real life hours running up and down my beach during autumn, waiting for the balloons to come so I could pop them, and maybe every like 3rd or 4th would have a DIY that I wanted in it. So we're in it for the long haul. Thank you so much for subscribing, Blukey Starry. Welcome in. Binks says hi. Binks is my kitty cat. Camille is amazing. Within like the span of 3 hours, I've already given up on no time travelling. Oops. Once I get resident services, I'll probably stop though. Yeah, I'm trying to not have that mindset and really, really stick to it. So fingers crossed I can. I said earlier, because I do have my other Switch, which I am allowing myself to time travel and speed through things on, I'm hoping it means I'll stick to this for longer, because I can always go over to that island when I'm feeling a little bit bored or stressed out about how long this island's taking. Thank you for the 2-hour warning, guys. I am probably going to be streaming for another, I don't know, half an hour maybe. Maybe a little bit less. What is the time here? Yes, it's just about to be 10 o'clock. So yeah, probably 10:30 for me will be where we call it a day. It's been a super fun stream. Amazing raid. You guys are just the best. I wish I could get a cat. I'm allergic to cats. Oh, I couldn't think of anything worse. We were talking about pets in the chat earlier on today, and I am an animal person 100%. Here we go. We can finally get bladders on our island. Cats are amazing. I love dogs too. If I had to choose, because I know there is the whole big what side are you on, cats, dogs, I'd have to say cats. On that note, welcome back, cat. I hope you had fun watching Stranger Things. But yes, love cats. Cat person, 100%. Also love dogs. But cats are perfection in my eyes. The best animals you could ever have. Also, if you guys are interested in who my favourite Animal Crossing villager is, no guesses, it's Kiki. I have her on every island, so it's going to be interesting trying to get her on this one. But I will try. You're 1,000,000% a cat person. It's so sad when you're allergic. I'm sure there is a breed of cat you can get which is supposed to be a bit more hypoallergenic. A bit like when people are allergic to dogs, poodles are really good. Oh, hang on, has he already given it to me? Team Kiki! Jess, is Kiki your favourite too? You have 3 cats. I only have 1 cat at the moment. I have my cat Binks, who is the little cat that pops up when we get a new subscriber here. And then I have a rabbit called Ice Cream. So Binks and Ice Cream are my pets, but I have grown up with pets all of my life. At one point we had 4 cats. We've had chickens, ducks, geese, guinea pigs, quails, rabbits, dogs, cats. Just any animal you could think of, really. Technically I have hay fever, but I literally feed horses every day. God, that must get interesting. But horses again, amazing, beautiful animals, horses. I have 2 dogs and a 3-legged cat. How cute. You have Kiki Softique. Jealous. Although on my last island, as I say, I have her on every island. And on my last island, I got her on a villager hunt after 2 tickets. She's like my good luck charm. Yeah, so Jodie in the chat, she is my 1 mod at the moment. She started off as a fake mod with the rest of my guys on here, but she is a real mod now. She is actually, well, basically my sister-in-law. And her cat, Stanley, used to be my cat from one of my old cats who sadly now has passed on. But she gave birth to a litter of kittens, and one of those is Jodie's cat, Stan. I have Kiki's amiibo too, but sometimes it's fun to just find her on a villager hunt. Oh, we don't have a thingamajig. What's it called? A slingshot, that's it. That's another thing, I'm going to have to consciously remember that I do need to pop every balloon. You have 2 dogs, Mia, Shady and Lilu. What cute names. 2 guinea pigs and an aquarium. Fish are amazing. Fish are underrated. 2 huskies and a feral cat. Cute. Won't let us go near him, but I feed him every day. That's so nice of you. I love cats. Yeah, Jodie's cat Stan is her profile picture. Lolly is the best since she is legit my cat in real life. Oh, I do love Lolly. She's cute. I love Pearl as well. I had a cat that looked exactly like Pearl. She was called Sneaky. And then I had another cat that looked a little bit like her who was called Vivian. So I do like Pearl too. She's up there with the favourites. I know, I also have Judy's amiibo, but I took her from a mystery island. Yeah, it's so fun sometimes to just change it up. And also, it's nice to have amiibos, but it does take a while, like especially on this island. If I'm not time travelling, it's going to take me 3 real life days to get someone on my island via amiibo. So is it worth it? Or should I just take my luck with a villager hunt? Although it's going to take me absolutely forever to get enough Nook Mile tickets to do a villager hunt. Lolly's your favourite too, Birdie. I had a cat that looked close to Pearl. Her name was Pouncy. Oh, you guys, people think of the best cat names. My cat at the moment, Binks, as you probably are aware, he's named after the black cat in Hocus Pocus, which is one of my all-time favourite films, purely for the nostalgia. So, of course, when I got a little black cat, I had to call him Binks. Your favourite cat's Mitzi. Mitzi's cute. There aren't many cats that aren't cute. Hot take here, and I apologise to anyone, but my least favourite cat out of all of them is Raymond. Sorry, guys. Yes, cat, do send me that profile picture on Instagram. I would love to have a look. You love that movie, Rose, so do I. It's one of my favourites. Me and my sisters used to watch it when we were younger, and it's kind of a tradition that we watch it every year as well. My sister had a Halloween party last Halloween, obviously, and I actually went as one of the witches. Very fun. I love Hocus Pocus. Have you heard another one is coming out? I have, and I'm so hesitant to believe it, to be honest, because I know quite a few years ago it went viral that there was going to be a Hocus Pocus 2, and then the whole cast, like Sarah Jessica Parker and stuff, they just denied it. So until I see that film come out and I can stream it or go to the movies and watch it, I'm not going to get my hopes up, because it's going to be amazing and I cannot wait. Bob, you want a profile picture, like a drawn one? Well, it's the perfect link then for me to mention that I do have that Instagram giveaway. Again, apologies to anyone who doesn't have Instagram. Please don't feel pressured to create one. I will be trying to think of ways to give back to you guys over here who just have YouTube, but I have an Instagram giveaway. I do artwork, mostly Animal Crossing related art, and one of the prizes is to draw you guys. So either yourself as an Animal Crossing avatar, resident rep, whatever you want to call them, or if you would like me to just draw your in-game resident rep, I can do that for you. I also, and one of the other prizes, which all 3 winners will get all of these prizes by the way, is a free membership for 1 month to an amazing team of people, well there's a couple of people, called Walty Wartooth. They do Treasure Islands, and the best service I've used. I have a lot of experience with Treasure Islands. This isn't an ad, I'm not affiliated with them in any way whatsoever. I just reached out to them and they in return gave me some free member subscriptions, which was amazing of them. So do check that out if you have Instagram. It's supposed to come out in September. Oh, perfect. Just in time for Halloween. You want one of Bob? Well, I'm sure if you guys do win the giveaway and you have any special requests, as long as it's Animal Crossing related, I think that's going to be the limit I set. I don't mind drawing you guys a villager if you would like me to do that instead of a resident rep. That's absolutely fine. Birdie, you had to go because your iPad's about to die. Oh no, thank you so much for stopping by. It's been a crazy night, brilliant stream. Thank you for popping in. Hopefully I will see you again in the chat soon. Right, I think guys, what I'm going to do is try and find a place for this tent. So I need your help. Let's get this map up. Now, bearing in mind, I don't really want to put things on the beach at this point because it's going to be a while until I can move them. We are already kind of running out of space on this map though. I don't know where to put it. I kind of feel like I want everything to be fairly spaced out on this island so I can work around each area. So where should I put the museum? Should I put it down at the bottom, a bit closer to the airport, or maybe in that bottom right hand corner? Yes, I know they autofill, Rita. Goodness, I had the worst luck. On Monday, I think it was, I did villager hunting on my other island, and I have recently just restarted that as well. And yeah, I mess up those first 3 plots every single time, and I managed to get 1 villager that I wanted, that of my dreamies that I found on the villager hunt, and I had to let the other 2, well, the other 2 autofilled, so I have Broccolo and Puddles, who weren't on my list, so not great. It means I now have 5 out of my 6 villagers to get rid of on that island. Bob, you want to draw your own, but you're bad at drawing. All I can say is, when it comes to art, you don't have to be naturally gifted. All it takes is practice. There are really great tutorials out on YouTube to show you the basics of drawing. Watch those and pick up a pen and paper. You don't need anything fancy. Don't think you need like an iPad or anything like that. Start with a pen and paper. Practice, you'll get better, I promise you. Same as you, Eden. It just takes practice. Hi, Ribbit. Oh, you were just saying hi to Jodie. I was like, I'm sure I've spoken to you earlier, Ribbit. You got her from campsite. So I'm catching up on this chat. Right, where are we going to put this, guys? So I want it away from here. This is probably all going to be moved, but as I said, it's going to take a lot longer. So I kind of want to put it somewhere I'm like relatively happy with. This little pond's cute, although I've put the houses quite close, so I don't really want to put the museum here. Maybe with the pond behind it? Should we put it here? Where are we on the map? Hello, welcome in, Loey Police. Hopefully I pronounced your name correctly. Yeah, I feel like this is the best it's gonna get. Let's pop it here. Let me imagine it first, just in case. I love Blatherstown. I wish once you upgraded everything you had the option to select the exterior. Although it would be weird, I suppose, having like a full-on museum after walking into a tent, but it's so aesthetically pleasing. Sometimes I find the museum quite bulky once you get to the bigger upgrades. Oh, I love this. I love that little pond in the background. Let's keep this. You're trying to get more iron. Ugh. That is something that I am 100% not looking forward to on this island. Collecting resources, especially iron, considering how little of it you get every day. And how long it takes you to get anything to be able to hit the rocks. Like, we could be getting a head start now and hitting all these rocks. But I can't do that with a fishing rod and a flimsy net. Yep, that's something we will be doing on here shortly, no doubt. Is building a shop for Timmy and Tommy. I am pretty happy. I feel like this has been fairly successful. Shall we go and see what's going on in here? Let me check. Right, I haven't got any Nook Miles. Oh my goodness. Oh, I do. Okay. Let's see how many Nook Miles we've collected. Oh, Kumi actually looks so cute on all of this. Kumi Miles. So for you guys who weren't here when we named the island, this is obviously my no time travelling island. So I wanted a name that was kind of loosely based on that. So I was looking up names online for like names that mean like time or time traveling, things like that. And I came up with Aroa, which is a Basque ancestry name, which means time, error, and age, or Kumi, which is Japanese and it can mean timeless or a long period of time. We put it to the poll. Kumi won, hands down, and that's what we went with. So that's the reasoning behind the name. Just keep going, you'll get there. Go in front of a rock, dig 3 holes behind you and keep hitting the rock for 8 drops. That's an amazing hint. Yeah, that's the best way to do it. And you also get some Nook Miles for the first time you manage to hit a rock and get 8 items out of it. Let's complete this because I know this is going to give me some Nook Miles. And I apologise in advance because I'm not very good at this. What I usually do is something along the lines... Oh, hang on, what have I done? Something along the lines of a little heart, but I think I'm going to try something different now. Hi, Birdie. Welcome back. Glad you managed to fix the iPad situation. Now, this is for my OGs. It may take me a while to do. I think you probably know what's coming. Oh, that's not very good, is it? It'll do. Oh, wow. Guys, you know I said I was going to draw a profile picture if you won my Instagram giveaway. I promise you it's better than this. Thank you so much, Birdie, for subscribing on that account too. This is not going to be the same realm as the profile picture, I promise. But there we go. There we go. just to remind us all of where we started on this island. For those of you who aren't aware of what the spanner is about, in one of our previous streams we got raided by a few bots, and obviously I'm pretty new to this. Thank you for subscribing, hello police. Yeah, I'm pretty new to this game. I don't have, well, I have a lot more subscribers now, thank you very much, but I didn't then. And we got our first bot raid and I didn't have any mods or anything like that, so we just decided to set up a fake mod squad. So you will notice some people in the comments, their usernames do have spanners on the end. That is because they are my OG fake mod squad. And that is why spanners have become my kind of thing. I was saying earlier, we have Kato with her potatoes, we have Peyton with her sloths, we have Carly with her spanners. Great start. Let's see, I'm gonna try and unlock some more miles. Rose, you are the OG fake mod squad. Rose Crossing in the comments is actually the first person who started the fake mod squad. How cute is she? That was a bit blurry. Oh, they're all blurry. That's gonna look cute on my Instagram. Right, I made a video on this, but now I'm actually living in the moment. I can't remember other ways to get Nook Mars. I think I'm going to be streaming for like another 10 minutes, guys. This is your 10-minute warning. And then we will start to wrap things up. What else can we do? Ooh, fun. Succulent plant. DIYs are going to mean so much more on this island as well, because it's going to be how I get the majority of my items. I love this because my dad used to call us a spanner as like silly Billy, oh you spanner, and it's actually hilarious to me. Exactly the same here. Exactly the same. That's why we found it funny. We had the discussion because obviously in the US they call it a wrench, and I was like, oh, I think we had a poll as well. Should we call it a spanner or should we call it a wrench? We all agreed on spanner because I think it sounds nicer, it sounds funnier. And yeah, we had the same thing. Like you say, oh, you're such a spanner. Oh, you spanner. Like it's like a term of endearment, isn't it, when you're being a bit silly? Bit like, get this one guys, if you're not from the UK you might not know this one, but it's on the same terms as plonker. If you call someone a plonker, it means that you're saying that they're silly. It's a term of endearment. It's not supposed to be offensive or anything. But no, yeah, it's common. What a plonker. What am I doing? I want to go to Nook Mars and try and refresh my memory on how I can get some more. Could build some more tools. That's a bit boring. Let's try and catch some fish. We'll spend the last few minutes catching some fish, I think. Birdie, you have a lolly profile picture. Oh my. Where's Birdie? Yes, plonker 2, I'm actually dying. Best way to get bells, sell seashells to Timmy. Sell seashells, that's a tongue twister. And a great point, thank you so much. I'll make sure I pick all of those up. I sell him some seashells and the seashells... Oh, I sell him some sea creatures and seashells and gave me 5,000 bells. Brilliant tip. You know, this is like my least favourite version of the peninsula, but it's fine. go over there. Look at all the shells and the fish. Betty, yeah, I couldn't see your profile picture though, because I think you were quite far up the chat. So I was trying to see who it was, because someone mentioned it, but I see it now. Oh, I keep trying to use the tool ring. Woohoo! Yeah, there is a Nook Mouse for selling seashells as well. Let's talk to Tammy. She's a cutie. Yeah, I need to go and unlock Nook Mouse Plus actually. I was thinking about how to thank you and I came up with a recipe for a leaf umbrella. Thank you. They always give you this and it's the most useless thing. Have any of you actually made a leaf umbrella? Especially this early on in the game. Please do let me know because you might be the only one. Yeah, digging up clams is good and it's really good for obviously getting fish bait. Not Mystery Island, I mean Treasure Island. I use Mystery Islands to get Nook Miles tickets, then sell them to pay for my house. I'm a cheater. Trust me, if you're a cheater, I'm a super cheater. What I do is on a lot of Treasure Islands they've like maxed out their turnips. So you go to their island, you pick up just one bunch of turnips, you go into their shop, you sell your turnips to Timmy and Tommy, and it maxes out your bills. It's the best thing I've ever done. It's the first thing I did on my other island where I am time traveling and cheating. So that's a great little tip. But obviously I do say, when I do talk about these things like time traveling and more specifically Treasure Islands, just please do be aware that it kind of does spoil the game, which I think is why so many of us, like someone said earlier on in the chat, are going back to playing this way. Because it does kind of spoil it when you have the ability to just rush through everything. It's not to say I'm going to stop using them. As I say, I have my second island and I will be using Treasure Islands and time travelling as much as possible. My aim is to get the island done for Halloween, so that restricts time a bit and means I do have to speed through it. But I kind of enjoy playing like that though. It's just going to be good to have this to play it the normal way, the way it was intended to be played. I can't believe I've been here almost since I woke up. Oh, it's the time difference, Hannah. Thank you so much. The fact that you guys want to spend like hours at a time sometimes just chatting, it means the world. Thank you. Me too, Carly, if all the time me too, Carly, all the time, call me a cheater, it's just better for me. We're all cheaters, it's fine. I've decided to not use Treasure Islands. Perfectly valid opinion. I personally found them very intimidating to start off with, so it did take me a little while to get into them. Wouldn't look back now. But I completely understand people that aren't into all of that and would rather play the game, let's face it, how it was intended to be played. Bye Rose, thank you so much for sticking on to chat for so long, sticking on to chat. I think I was going to say thank you so much for sticking up, which is not the right thing to say, so I got tongue-tied. But thank you so much for being here for so long. And for all of your help tonight. Hopefully I will see you soon, maybe in the next stream tomorrow. Bye Crossing Ponies, see you tomorrow. I don't know if you're leaving or you're saying goodbye to Rose there. Right, I'm going to finish picking these weeds up and then I think I am going to run over here. And where are we? It's further away than I thought. Say goodbye to you guys. So thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much for the raid. Sienna, I am going to be following her as soon as this stream is over. Her audience seemed to be amazing. You guys are the best. So I am looking forward to seeing what she's all about. Can't believe I haven't seen any of her videos yet, but that will change. Thank you to everybody else who's also watched. Thank you for the likes. Please do like if you haven't already. Thank you for all of my new subscribers. It says 144 on my screen, but I think there are a few more of you than that, so thank you. Please do check my link in the description for my other socials. If you're interested in any of my other islands, it also has all of my dream addresses and all the custom codes that I use, so do check that out. Reminder again that I do have my Instagram giveaway, so if you have an Instagram, no pressure, but you can go and check it out and see if it's something that you would be interested in. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are the best. I don't care what anyone says, I have the best people in my chat and the best people watching my stream. Hopefully I will see some of you tomorrow for a Let's Play on this island and my other super speedy time travelling island. Speak to you then. Bye guys. Hold on a minute, just kidding. I forgot. Let's find someone to raid. It's so warm in this room. I was like, I need to get out of here and get a glass of water. But if you guys are still here, let's see if we can raid anybody. If you guys want to have a look, see who can get there first, me or you. We'll see if there is anyone streaming. Preferably Animal Crossing, but you know, Stardew Valley, anything like that would be just as good. We're looking for a cozy gamer, that's what we're looking for. We have Kang. Kang's playing Dinkum. I'm going to be playing Dinkum on Friday and I love Kang. So let me just add the link to his chat. As I say always, I have to do this the very old-fashioned way. So it takes me a while to get it sorted. Thank you guys for bearing with me. Just trying to figure this out. Right, here we go. So I'm going to paste him in the chat. Let's go do a Carly Mae Crossing mini raid. You guys going to join me? Let's go. Kang's amazing, by the way. Subscribe if you want already. Now I really mean it. Goodbye. Have a good rest of your day. See you tomorrow.